Another TESSE. I like these watches. This one's called the Crimson Drive. Let's get a bird's eye view. All right, I get it. You're not a square case person, but I understand. I don't have a lot of square case watches either. Doesn't mean you don't like them. I love the Monaco. Have you seen that? It's gorgeous. I actually reviewed one from a friend of mine. It was a treat. TESSE craftsmanship brings you a square case design. It's pretty special. For a new micro brand, they're cranking out some real nice stuff. I also reviewed one of their new releases there, the Architect. Maybe I'll link that video at the end of this one, but we're going to take a look at the Crimson Drive. Yeah, it's pretty special. It's a GMT, a tool watch in a casual dress design, all kinds of style and flash. With this colorway though, reminiscent of red race cars, vintage race cars from like the Grand Prix back in the 70s. Let's get to all the specs. I'll post them up there for you so you can see them. No problem. It's the same case as the Michel that I reviewed before, which was the was that the rose gold model? I think it was the black dial rose gold. We can focus more on the visuals, seeing as I've reviewed the design before. This is just a different colorway. Lots of wrist shots I'll give you, lots of exposure, so you can have a good idea as to how it looks on the wrist. Those of you new to the channel, my wrists are 7 1/4 inches. I recently reviewed the rose gold edition, like I mentioned, and you know what? I had fun with that one too. And it looked great, even though gold's not always my first choice. But this one here with steel, with silver, I like that look. The Michel is offered in 6 colorways. Talk about options. Who doesn't love that? I'll show you them from the online images there, just in case one of them is more up your alley or this one doesn't, meet your cup of tea. Or whatever. How's that go? It's not your whatever. Who does? Whatever. Or maybe it's not in your wheelhouse. How about that? You can always select another. Now we have 40mm case design with this stainless steel construction, brushed with great accent lines there, and all beautiful case sides. Beautiful case sides. One of the most recognizable case sides with those lines as well. And when you see it, after that, you know it's TESSE. Now notice the brushing too for the case at the top. For that sunburst fashion brushing from the center to the outside edges looks real sharp. You got short lugs as well for the case design, which I think is good. It's important because it's already a square case design coming in at 40mm, so it allows for a really good reasonable span across the wrist. The lug to lug is at 47.1. That's great still. The overall thickness is right there on point at 10.8mm. That's fantastic. A 20mm lug and an overall weight of only 83 grams. Great for a full package watch design. Something you could wear all day, all week, all year maybe. And who doesn't love 100 meters of water resistance in a casual dress design? Albeit it is a tool watch, it's fantastic to see that you have that options for peace of mind around your water sources. Under that sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, you have what looks like an amazing red dial option here. All the silver, white accents just pop right off that dial. And of course, being a GMT, you got to be able to recognize in a flash that secondary time zone monitoring. And this one here has like a teal blue color for that 24-hour GMT hand. Not to mention matching the 24-hour ring around the outer perimeter of that chapter ring in that teal color as well. So you know that there's, cohesiveness between the GMT operation. No need for the big spinning fancy bezel, right? It all gets done inside the case. Now the Crimson is a nice satin, like vinyl looking flashy finish. Apparently like the deep lacquer of vintage 1970s Grand Prix champion race cars. Rectangular indices around the dial with loom strips inside, larger on the quarter hours. A date window at the 3 o'clock inside the marker rather than in place of, which is sometimes you see that's pretty rare. And that's a white on red display, color matched to the dial. Nice touch there. Doesn't really distract from it much at all. Now it is silver framed out, so you do catch some light there and reflects a little bit back to you, but no big deal. Michel GMT signed at the 6, all GMT design features in that teal color. And then you have TESSE and the logo signed at the 12. Baton style, silver loom filled hands, hour and minutes, and a large silver seconds hand with an attractive teal blue loom tipped triangular GMT hand. 4-hand movement with a GMT. Swiss made, splits the 6 down below. I think it all works. And of course, if it's not your cup of tea, it doesn't fit your fancy, not in your wheelhouse, however you want to say it, well, there's 5 other color options like I mentioned. Low light is covered off too with Superluminova X1, which looks pretty decent. It holds its own. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the colorway options, just in case you don't visit the site. You want to hear what it is straight up. We have a silver white, we have a gray, we have an electric teal, we have a rose gold, and we have the Orangina blue. All coming to you with options for different leather straps as well. Now the movement is the Swiss-made Sellita SW330-2, 28,800 vibrations per hour, 4 hertz, 21 joules, 56-hour power reserve, gotta love it. A reliable GMT movement, an office GMT. This one gives you the ability to switch the GMT hand directly. Now it does come with a nice genuine leather, dark blue, soft and strong strap. A little more thickness than what you're used to seeing in some leather straps over the years. I like that. Means it's going to hold onto your wrist nice, and it doesn't look like it needs or feels like it needs any type of break-in period. It's real soft, straight out of the box. You have quick release pins for efficient strap changes. Gotta love that. Good stuff here. Completes the package. Double leather supports on top. Signed TESSE logo with the closure at the bottom, and also signed on the underbelly of this as well. TESSE watches. Now the cost is coming in at $21.05 Canadian. This is where we need to have a little debate. It can be found at TESSE/watches.com. Yes, it's Swiss made. Yes, it's automatic. Yes, it's a Sellita SW330-2. But are you okay with this price? That's the big question. I know you're wondering if it's too high. I guess if you think about all of the good build parts and then the design and the craftsmanship, you're pretty much right there. I think if you put all of the different build quality parts into one of your maybe top 5 mainstream brands, this watch is likely $4,000 to $5,000, maybe $3,000 to $5,000. So are we okay at the $2,000 mark? That's the big question. It's all about what you're going to be comfortable with and what you want to spend. So you're going to have to comment down below. Let me know. I think I'm okay with it. I like it. I really do. Overall, I think you're going to like it. Feels good on the wrist. Swiss-made, reliable movement with great accuracy. And a watch that you can wear for a lot of occasions. Whether you're on the go traveling, you're going to work, you're a business professional, it doesn't matter. But at that price point, it might just be your everyday wear. I think it can fill the void. Seems like you have to have peace of mind and be able to take it wherever, whenever, and put it in all types of situations. I think TESSE Michel GMT might be able to offer that for you. If you do have to dress up, you're right there. It's going to look stunning on the wrist. I just wonder about the dress down. Are you going to put this on when you go to the beach? Are you going to put this on when you go poolside? Are you going to go put this on when you're doing yard work? Not likely. You have a G-Shock for that or something, right? So I think this will cover a number of situations that'll make it an everyday wear, and you won't have to have that worry of, damaging it or whatever. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm Ross. Thanks for coming to the channel. Hover over my picture down there. You might need to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hate when you miss the opportunity to do that. Like 95% of you aren't subscribed that are watching. And if you can give the video a like, it helps the channel. I appreciate your time. Keep coming back. More content's coming. We'll see you on the next one. The TESSE Michel GMT. This is the second one I've done. They're fantastic.